So you want to go from this to this, but you're skipping the most important step, the science of it. Now, you can either slap on extensions and call it a day, or actually address the problem of frizzy, brittle hair from its root. So, hear me out. Having super silky hair doesn't depend on your shampoo or flat iron. It's a team effort, and there's actual science behind it. I decided to take a deep dive into the science aspect of silky hair so you don't have to, and you won't believe the gems I found. But before I dive in, just know that by the end of this video, I'll reveal a method that most influencers gatekeep and that could fix all your hair problems. But before we do that, let's talk about a method that's been blowing up all over the internet lately: rice water rinse. The rice water rinse has been going viral for quite a while now. Everyone on TikTok is talking about it, but here's the catch. Some people claim that their hair ends up being super dry and flaky after rinsing them with rice water. I decided to dig a little deeper, and here's what I found out. Rice water is packed with starch. When you rinse your hair with it, the starch coats your strands, making them super smooth. It also helps reduce friction between the hairs, which means less breakage and no more mental breakdowns over hair fall. A study from 2022 found that rice has a carb that can heal damaged hair, make it smoother, and strengthen the hair shaft. Plus, rice water is basically a mix of amino acids and vitamins B and E, making your hair super strong and shiny. Sounds great, right? But here's where the problem kicks in. Most people don't know how to use it. And if you're leaving fermented rice water in your hair overnight, I feel bad for your pillow. Trust me, leaving it in for hours isn't the move. That's why I use a super easy method that works just as well, and you're gonna love it. Grab a handful of rice, no need to go overboard. Rinse it well to get rid of any nasty stuff. Trust me, you don't want that mess ending up on your scalp. Next, soak the rice. If you're short on time, 30 to 40 minutes will do. After that, strain the rice and pour the water into a jar. Let it sit overnight, and by morning, you've got your magic hair tonic ready to go. At this point, I always notice the tonic starts to smell kind of weird, but don't freak out just yet. The good part's coming. When you're in the shower, just pour the rice water all over your hair, massage it in, and make sure it's fully covered. Then let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes while you exfoliate or relax. Then comes the most important part: rinse it out with water and go on with your usual shampoo and conditioner routine. Try this 3 times a week, and trust me, your hair will be shinier than ever. The LOC method. Once you're done with your rice water rinses, you need a hair care regimen. Now, this method is for all my curly girlies. It's harder for them to get silky hair, and that's where the LOC method comes in. But if you were about to skip this step because you just have frizzy hair, then sorry to burst your bubble, but you might actually have wavy or curly hair without even knowing about it. I was in the same boat and had no idea my hair was naturally wavy until I started paying more attention. This method has been my personal lifesaver ever since. It's called the leave-in, oil, and cream method. It keeps your hair from losing moisture by sealing in all that hydration, making it look smoother and super silky. Plus, studies suggest that the LOC method could actually help people with curly hair. But there's a catch. You need to know how to do it the right way. That's why I'm here. So, grab your leave-in conditioner, which is the first step of this method. One of my absolute favorites is this. Next, apply some oil to your hair, and definitely not the kind that makes your hair look like fried bacon like one of those Roblox characters. There are plenty of oils on the market that seal in moisture without adding extra grease to your scalp. I personally love the JVN Nourishing Hair Oil because it gives my hair an instant shine. After that, you'll want to use a thick cream to keep your hair hydrated for even longer. I like this one. Once you're done and you blow dry your hair, you'll love how it turns out. I know the steps might seem like a lot, but your hair is totally worth the extra effort. Plus, you'll feel good about taking some time to take care of yourself. Silicone-based conditioners. Now that we've talked about the LOC method, there's a big question mark. What conditioner to use for silky hair? We've all seen those influencer videos telling you to toss out all your products with silicone in them. You've probably heard a few derms debunk this, but let's clear the air once and for all. If you're someone who has extremely dry, frizzy, and brittle hair, silicone conditioners are an ideal pick for you. A study conducted in 2005 even showed that silicone helps with hair smoothness. It's not the villain influencers have presented it to be. But before you start using it, you've got to know how it works. So, silicone creates a lightweight film over your dry hair shaft. It protects the shaft and also gives a smooth and shiny finish to your hair. This film also seals in all the moisture, making it super easy for you to detangle and manage your hair. Let's be real, more than half of what influencers say isn't backed by real science. They love to stir up fear, and right now silicone seems to be their favorite thing to bash. Use hair oil. Now this one is a little controversial. A lot of people